Let me sing a verse of a song. Don't let the devil rise. Oh, don't let the devil rise. You know if you let him ride, he will want to drive. Don't let him ride. Oh, don't let him hold your hand. Oh, don't let him hold your hand. You know, if you hold your hand, he'll want you to join his band. Don't let him ride. Oh, don't let him walk with you. Oh, don't let him walk with you. You know, if he walk with you, he'll tell you what to do. Don't let him ride. The book of Job, first chapter. I'm going to get out of Sister Collins' way. Book of Job, first chapter. Few of the following verses. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, one that feared God and eschewed evil. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, 500 she-asses, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the east. And his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one his day, and sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning and offered burnt offering according to the number of them all. For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. Thus did Job continually. But I'm going to make this 5 minutes very brief. I'm going to talk about if it's not one thing, Lord knows it's another. If it's not one thing, Lord knows it's another. The book of Job was written in 1070 BC. And the author is unknown. But many biblical scholars believe that the book of Job was written in the Solomonic age, which means that Solomon could have been the writer of this book. And it consists of 42 chapters. And the main character of this book is Brother Job. And God Almighty and Job had, God Almighty and Satan had a conversation about Job. And Satan had to get permission to attack him. And he told God, if you remove the heads from around him, I'll make Job curse you to your face. God said, all right, take your best shot. I'm going to remove the hedge. You can attack his body, but do not attack his soul. Now, Job was a man that feared God. He walked upright before God. He believed in God. He loved God. He stood up for God. And even the devil got in Mrs. Job and said, honey, I hate to see you suffer this way. Want to go on and curse God and die. Job looked at the woman and said, you sound like a foolish woman. You sound like you're ready for the mental institution, telling me to curse my God and die. I can't do that, Mrs. Job. God is too good to me. He has opened up doors for me. He is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's an awesome God. He's a good God. He's a holy God. He's a righteous God. I cannot curse God and die. Job scratched his head and said, if it's not one thing, Lord knows it's another. If it's not the in-laws, it's the outlaws. If it's not the homemonger, it's the hate mongers. If it's not Big Dog, it's Snoop Dogg. Yeah. If it's not Grandma, it's Grandpa. If it's not police brutality, it's immorality. If it's not the pimp, it's the prostitute. If it's not the skinny cat, it's the fat cat. If it's not one thing, it's another. Job stood up for God. And God stood up for Job. Don't give up. Stand up for God. And God will bring you through. May God bless you.